the Avon Valley Church's Youth, Children and Families video in the Open the Book series. My name is Jeremy Houghton-Brown, and I come from Hyde Church in the New Forest. When Jesus was teaching, he'd often explain a point using a parable. A parable, which is a story that makes clear what is important. So that's why I'm going to tell you a story. It will give you an example of something that is important to all of us. Now, this story is called Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but you might have guessed that when you see my three little friends here. Here they are. There's Father Bear and Mother Bear and Baby Bear. And one morning, Mother Bear said, I'm going to give you all a nice bowl of porridge for breakfast. So here we have a porridge bowl for Father Bear, a porridge bowl for Mother Bear, and a porridge bowl for Baby Bear. There we are. Now, Father Bear places his porridge. Ooh, ooh, ooh! That porridge is too hot, he said. Well, it's a lovely morning, said Mother Bear, so let's all go for a short walk whilst the porridge cools. So off they all went. First of all, Mother Bear, then Baby Bear, and then Father Bear. Just at that time, a little girl called Goldilocks, and you can guess why she's called Goldilocks, she said to her mother, it's such a lovely morning. Please, may I go for a short walk before breakfast? Yes, said her mother, but don't be gone long. Don't go far and come back soon. So off she went, dancing along the path into the woods. And there she saw a beautiful butterfly. Oh, it is so beautiful, she said, as she followed it up the path and down that path, this way and that way, and then it was gone. Oh dear, I must hurry back home, she said. But which way do I go? She was lost, so she headed towards the south, hurried down a path heading east, and to her surprise, she came to a cottage. I'll just ask the way, she said to herself as she knocked on the door. But the door swung open. She was an inquisitive girl, so she went inside, and there on the table were 3 bowls of porridge. She thought, I'll just taste one of them, she said to herself. Oh, oh, oh! It was too hot. Oh dear, she thought, that was much too hot. So she tried another bowl. Oh no, it was all milky and too cold. So she tried the 3rd bowl. Oh, yummy, yummy, it was just right. And she ate it all up. Oh, now my tummy feels really full, she said. I think I'd like to lie down for a little while. So she found the bedroom, and there were 3 beds. She tried the first one. It was too hard. Oh no, she cried out loud. That bed felt like sleeping on a plank. So she tried the next one. Oh, it was so soft. Oh no, she said. That bed was so soft it nearly smothered me. And then she tried the 3rd bed. Oh, and that was just right. And she fell asleep. Meanwhile, coming back from their walk, Father Bear said, our front door's open. Why is that? And then he went to his porridge and he said, somebody's been eating my porridge. And then came Mother Bear. And she said, somebody's been eating my porridge. And then came Baby Bear. And Baby Bear said, somebody's been eating my porridge and they've eaten it all up. We'd better look around, said Father Bear. And when they got to the bedroom, "Somebody has tried my bed," said Father Bear. "And somebody has tried my bed," said Mother Bear. "And somebody's tried my bed," said Baby Bear. "And she's still there fast asleep." Just then, Goldilocks woke up. She got such a fright to see the bears that she ran all the way down the stairs, rushed out of the cottage, and ran all of the way home. "Oh, I was so worried that you were gone so long," said Mother. "Sorry," said Goldilocks, "but I had such an adventure," and she told her mother all about it. When her father came home, they told him. "This is such an important point," said Father. "Not too much, not too little, but somewhere in between is just right. Everyone needs to understand that, Goldilocks." Now that was a long time ago, but the idea that just the right amount is best is really important. Let me give you another example. Here on the Earth, the temperature is just right. Just right for us, just right for the plants, for the animals. If it was much hotter, they'd fry. If it was much colder, we'd freeze. That's the Goldilocks principle. It is just right. Let me give you another jolly example. Just off the coast of Africa, there's a little group of islands, and one of them calls itself the Goldilocks Island. Those islands are called the Canaries, and the one that calls itself the Goldilocks Island is called Lanzarote, and it says, "We're not too big, we're not too small, we're just right." Now, let me give you another example, and this one is about Jesus. Jesus who got it just right. About 2,000 years ago, there was a wedding in Galilee at a village called Cana, which is close to where Jesus lived. He was a friend of the couple, and so he was invited to the wedding. On the great day, more people than expected came to the wedding, and it was very hot. So people were thirsty. They would soon all have drunk all of the wine. They were busy drinking because it was so hot, and there were so many of them. And the wine was going down and down. And Jesus took pity on the bride and the groom. So he said to the servants, "See those great big bottles? Here's one of them." He said, "Fill them up with water." So they took off the bottle and they filled it with water. Just at that moment, the very last of the wine ran out. No more wine. Oh dear. So, a lot of thirsty guests, no more wine. What should be done? Jesus performed a miracle. He turned water into wine. Jesus told the servants to use these great big bottles that he'd just filled up with water and start filling up people's wine beakers. Only the servants knew what was in the great big bottle, but they did as they were told, and behold, they poured out wine. Wonderful wine. It was not too sweet, it was not too dry, it was just right. There was plenty for everyone. They had a happy day, thanks to Jesus. Now, that's the end of our stories, but I'd like to end with saying a prayer. And at the end of it, if you like, you can join in and say, Amen. Dear Heavenly Father, we give thanks for all who are making such a great effort to keep us safe from this dangerous virus. Help us each to be careful and to do all the right things. Help us also to be useful in helping all around our homes. Thinking of Goldilocks, we will try not to ask for too much, not to do too little. We will each try to get it just right. Amen. Well, I've enjoyed sharing these stories with you. I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye, or as I like to say, God be with you.